Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Ultimate General Civil War. Today's the 7th of December 1862 and we're going to refight the Battle of Prairie Grove, which apparently is in the rich farmlands and milder climate of Arkansas, which we're looking for a suitable winter camp, and yet this is marked on the map as somewhere in Indiana. This map segment is just weird. Let's just jump in and see what we've got. We're going to put the First Corps into the fight today. Slightly smaller than the last one. We only get 14 brigades, but we are on the defense, and it looks like we're going to hold a road junction. But the terrain doesn't look that great, so this might be challenging. Scouts reported Yankee troops coming down from the north and the east to attack your vanguard at the Borden's wheat field near Prairie Grove. Well, First Corps goes in. Let's see what we've got in today's battle. Your vanguard is attacked at the Borden's wheat field. There is no time to withdraw, so you must prepare to defend your position. This looks really bad. I don't like this location. Enemies coming down from the north and from the east. I would happier withdraw to here, let them take this, and then we just counterattack. I think that's the better idea. So today's job is, let's get some experience for the newer recruits. Shall we say the units that... Actually, we've got a lot of 2-star brigades in here, so we might have to put them all in. No, the artillery stays out because that's cool. The cavalry stays in reserve always. So who have we got? We've got Bear Box Brigade. We've got Mater's Brigade. Clemens Brigade. We've got room for 2 more. Do we want the sharpshooters? I don't think we want the sharpshooters in this. They are useful for a bit of flanking, though. I'll take more artillery as we're on the defense. The Lone Star Battery. There we go. I think that's a pretty solid makeup. So what we're going to do is artillery down the center, infantry here, and infantry here. And we're going to have to watch those woods, but we'll have cavalry on that flank, I think. So that's the plan. So let's put the artillery where we can make the most use out of them. They can also cover the withdrawal, I think. So this is my plan. We're going to try and retreat back to the better defenses. This is a staggering amount of cannons that we've got here. I love this. And we might leave some skirmishers ahead just to spot things. So I would say, let's see if we can get 3 brigades. 3 brigades over there. That's fine. And probably 4 brigades over on this side, because this looks like the... Can't see. Oh, we've got more cannons there. That is a lot of artillery. Okay. Well, this is what we're basing everything on. We're going to do this. The cavalry might not be quite such a useful unit in a long-running fight like this, but cavalry is always fun. So let's start the battle and instantly pause while we take a moment to sort this out. So I'm going to put these 3 brigades are going to... Oh, wait, we've got... Oh, now this makes a difference. This makes a massive difference. Yeah, I wasn't aware that this was an option. And the artillery has nowhere to dig in. So that's okay. So let's take a look at this then. We've got defenses here. What does this give us? Cover. Front projectile resistance 10%. Cover modifier 73%. The thing is, it leaves this flank wide open. And I don't like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 batteries of artillery, and we're going to put them in like that. Let's try and draw them in like that. And then the other 3 batteries of artillery, even bigger stuff, just put them in directly behind. So that is, if anything comes for that center, that is going to be absolutely brutal. I've got to decide whether I want to try and hold this. Let's have a look at this situation here. That one. They could, and this one. It's not bad. I will say that it is actually not bad, but this side is weak. We would have to hold this area here. I'm in favor of... I think I'm going to let them come on. I'm going to go with my original plan, and I will modify it slightly, and we're going to put skirmishers out in front, and this will also give us some decent spotting. So let's get the 3 brigades of these chaps, which are obviously going to be there to solidly defend our artillery in the centre. The cavalry kind of wants to withdraw to that wood. And over here, we'll put the McCracken Brigade, skirmishers. This isn't such a bad idea, actually, and the Pendle Rifles on skirmish duty. And it's going to be kind of weird. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, but let's just run with this plan for now. We've got 2 brigades there. And then we've got 2 brigades over here as well, which we'll try and form in like that. I think this is pretty solid. Let's get a commander back there and let's get going. Oh, and let's also pull the supplies back as well to there, because I'm pretty sure they're going to have to supply an awful lot of artillery fire coming down the centre. I'm going to modify this plan a little bit. No, I'm not. We're going to stick with this. If the Union wants to come on, they're going to have to fight their way through this. What we will do, though, is deploy skirmishers from Bear Box Brigade. Because we're going to just guard our flank. And De Ruyter's Marines. I'm going to put these chaps just in the woods over here. Which leaves the cavalry free for some true flanking manoeuvres. We're going to stick them in that field. Right, let's speed up. Okay, so we see action. I'm going to play this at 3 times speed for a moment. The artillery's got safely away. Oh, wait a minute. That was some bold manoeuvre over there. The artillery's in position. I can't see any Union brigade surviving on this plain. Just a minute. That didn't go well. The skirmishers have routed. That's no good. They just got overrun by cavalry, which was no great surprise. Now suddenly I'm thinking I should be in that position. What's the cover level here? 78. So it would be the same there. We do have enemy action coming from that direction. The cannons have changed facing. I've got the option of putting a full brigade in there, actually, which I'm going to do. I need these guys here, and then we need these guys over here. So on the double, let's run them in. Okay. Well, that took me by surprise. So there's an initial Union victory there. I thought the skirmishers, these guys are not going to hold this. You return to base. That's not a position that we can feasibly hold. And here comes the first of the enemy victims. What we should do is I'm just going to deploy these guys a bit further forward. So the way it draws, it doesn't put the units quite exactly where I want them. So I've slammed the brigade in there. They're in good cover, and they should be okay. Our skirmishers on the line are actually doing some good jobs up there. I'm going to advance with Clemens' brigade. We're going to chase the enemy off. Okay, here comes a more determined cavalry assault on the centre. Our own cavalry is just waiting to pounce. I kind of like the look of this now. We have no reserves in the centre, but if anything tries to charge the artillery, it's going to have 6 big batteries beating on them, and they have to go through a line of skirmishers first, so... Caroline skirmishers are there. The enemy are coming straight in here. Let's target the brigades as they come in. This is going to inflict very heavy casualties on... Well, my skirmishers aren't actually spotting the enemy as well as I thought they might. Yep, 6 batteries turning around and opening fire. That seems a bit insane. I think I do need some infantry just slightly forwards of this. And then we've got bloody skirmishers that we can't see. Because anything that does advance into there will get proper peppered. Put Bear Box right on the flank. So over on this side, things are looking good. We do have someone holding the centre. Clemens Brigade are advancing nicely, although we do have some pesky artillery up there to deal with. So we're going to advance a bit further, and we're going to take a chance here. We're going to deploy skirmishers, who are going to try and deal with those skirmishers. And then we've got 2 lots of artillery. All right, I was gonna chase these down, but we're not now. Fall back. There's no need for this. We just go and we defend this flank. Absolutely no need for this. And fall back. There's a risk that I leave Mater's brigade out here and just gets absolutely pounded by cannons, so Clemens' boys are going to be back in cover. Alright, so we just need to make sure we hold the centre. Can we do control 1 in this to assign a group? No, we can't. There must be some other game I was thinking of. There's some other game that I recently found out that we could do that. Anyway, 6 artillery batteries, all opening fire at the skirmishers. It is not the best use of artillery, but they've gone. This is fun. I've never actually combined artillery and used it like this. Napoleon would have been proud of this. Let's make sure that's in range, reinforcing everything. I'm going to blow the shit out of those horsemen. Okay, so the enemy are making an attempt to come on. Let's rejoin with the skirmishers. And let's just put Clemens' brigade up there, ready to face this fresh threat. I'm really surprised that we're not getting attacked on this side. Okay. Meanwhile, the artillery in the middle is going insane. I do wonder whether I should just redeploy some of this to help on this flank. The cavalry's coming in. Confident. That's what I like to see. Confident. Confident, steady, wavering, routing. They've gone, and they're not coming back. Yeah, I fear if we sit there under artillery fire, it's going to be bad for us, as it has gone bad for the enemy on this side. They're not making any attempts to attack. I'm wondering if I should come surging out. They might have reinforcements coming. Okay, what we're going to do is fall back, deploy skirmishers to that line like that. And we're going to get back into the woods. There's little point sitting there taking stacks of casualties. Depends if that cavalry comes back and provides or proves to be a threat. So we'll have to watch that. Let's have a look. How's the artillery doing? We're racking up some kills. Sergeant Berry Dingle with the 3-inch ordnance. Better ranged a cannon that, so we'd expect that over the 12-pounder Napoleons. Everyone should be getting plenty of supplies. The Lone Star battery with the 12-pounder Blakely's. This is a big battery, so this is no surprise it's doing a lot of damage. But over on this side, they should have better positioning. 3-inch ordnance again, which is great. Well, the artillery fire's stopped over here, so... Well, actually, no, it's not. It's still coming on. We're hidden in the woods. Just pull back a little bit more. They're spotted. The enemy are going to have to make an attempt. I don't like leaving the skirmishers out like that. But we'll let them attack. At the end of the day, we can... Actually, at the end of the day, we don't need this area whatsoever, do we? That offers us no benefit at all to what we're trying to do. So if we just do this, apart from giving us some vision, let's pull back, because that's not actually helping us. We want the enemy to come on into our killing fields, ideally, don't we? Let's pull some artillery back, though. I might hold these in the centre, because we do want to be able to spot some stuff still. And I'm tempted to pull Bear Box Brigade away. Shall we send some skirmishers out to have a little look what's up ahead? See if we can get some vision around here. It'd be nice if we can do something sneaky with the cavalry and get it round the back of the enemy. So yes, come on, let's see if they'll walk into my trap. I've withdrawn from the farm. Let's see if we can tempt them forward. Supplies are running lowish. I guess we're topping up the artillery though. This big battery is doing some good work there. Over on this side, we're spotted out in the middle. Let's just move up a little bit. I feel like I could advance on this side and just drive the enemy away completely. But casualties are all in our favour, so let's just leave this on. And I'm going to speed this up again. I see some cavalry keep thinking about having to go. Let's target that. Something is in the woods up there. Okay, fall back. Fall back. And we're hidden, so we're going to stay hidden there. We can't be seen at that position, so that's quite nice. Return to your position in the woods. Meanwhile, let's put 4 batteries of artillery onto... Who the hell is that? Orm's Brigade? There's some rather inaccurate wild firing going on over there. The enemy are moving around. I think there's going to be a big assault. Oh! Oh, that's a different matter. Who have we got? We've got 12-pounder Napoleons here. Chaps, we're going in. We're going to take the artillery. I suspect there's going to be some sort of big attack through the middle. They're for it. They are for it. Charge. Charge. We're going to take their guns here. Oof. Mater's Brigade takes some canister to the face. But we're in. Caroleans are yet to see any major fighting on this day. This one's bad. We may need to, Mater's Brigade may need to fall back. Turn and shoot. At least we're not flanked. Now then, I see a bit of a attack force forming here. All batteries. Target that big brigade right there. There's very little happening on the other side. Oh, fall back. Fall back. Fall back to the map. Fall back to the map edge, maybe. Nice. Let's get... I'm going to bring Clemens Brigade back down here on the double. Do you know what? With the artillery gone, I feel like we can probably afford to occupy these locations. We are flanking the artillery battery as well. Let's give some supporting artillery fire here. Boom! That should absolutely eviscerate them. I like this. We played with massed cannon fire at the start of the game, and now we're playing with massed artillery fire, and I'm liking it a lot. Right, let's draw those guys up like that. Come on. Turn and shoot. There is some in there. Let's make sure we keep flanking that unit there, and they will eventually get driven off. And the other way to do this, we're going to hold the cavalry right to the end. I think we're going to go for a general advance soon. Today is an artilleryman's day. We have certainly held the centre. Well done, fellas. Well done. We're going in. Somebody said to try charging the enemy leaders. I find they just evade, but I might give it a go. There's another artillery battery at the back up there. Let's just withdraw to where we're safe. And then, well, we have to get in. Now is the time to get in. If we're going to make an attack, it's now. Bring out the cavalry. Bring out the skirmishers. Let's spot what's up ahead. If we take that position, there's no way that's going to fall. Shame everyone's exhausted that's in there. You can come off the double time. Let's just put some firepower onto there. And focus this firepower onto... Well, I guess it doesn't matter, so we'll also focus over there. Oh, flanked. Flanked isn't good. A beautiful looking attack on echelon is that. Where can we throw the cavalry in? I can't yet. We're not in a position where we can throw the cavalry into this. There, that's all being driven off very nicely. No, just the artillery, thanks. Anything coming down there needs absolutely destroying. McCracken's, you can rejoin. I'm going to put Mater's brigade on this. They can go in at the double. Right, at this point now, we need to split up because the McCrackens need to go up there. We have 11 minutes for this, so we actually need to throw in some... Oh god. Oh god, that's not good. Run, flee, little horseman, flee. We need to get this brigade looking the wrong way. On the double. We have 8 minutes. I'm going to try and get these guys looking the wrong way, and then we're going to charge them at maximum capacity. There's a few brigades looking at bare box 52 men over here, which isn't good. Come on! Come on! I can't get them to turn round. Keep running then. If they want to get shot in the arse, I guess that's their choice, right? So we've basically just emerged from the bushes at the end. We'll just put everything, all the artillery onto that. Swing round. These guys have finally turned round. Bring the cavalry up. This is going to end in tears. Yeah, it's going to obviously end in tears. And I think that's the battle over. We're going in. They're wavering, they're routing. Nice, we got some good cavalry work done just at the end there. Perfect. Charge. Charge. This is how we do the things. They're smashed. Let's bring the cavalry up. They're routing. Let's catch this routing unit at the back. Oh, there's horsemen up there. Well, we're going to them. Yep, we'll smash them. Keep going. Everyone's smashed. There's no army left to fight. That was a beautiful counterattack. I love the massed artillery. We will check out the casualties of this afterwards. Right, that's going. Let's get involved everywhere, you know. We don't have to finish this battle just yet. I think we're going to go for maximum casualties here. We'll capture those supplies for sure. Let's go and make sure we're not missing anyone over there. Yes, Clement's brigade needs to come up at this point. We're going to go for a complete wipeout. That's ours. Nice. Come on, off we go. There's nothing up there. But I need to try and catch these brigades when they're not looking. That guy's reformed over there. Tell you what, let's do Clemens Brigade onto the artillery. It's a little bit... in we go. They're routing. Well, we'll send the cavalry in anyway at this point. We're taking a bit of flanking fire. They're surrendering. Charge those boys in. Charge those boys in. It's a frontal assault, but luckily the enemy brigade was wavering. That was a dangerous thing to do, but we're going on. Leonidas is on a rampage now. And there goes the last enemy unit. That was a complete wipeout. That was insane. So, well done, guys. So, infantry-wise, that was even. They had more cavalry. We had a lot more guns. Yeah, I put a lot more guns into that. And that was the battlefield for it. It was the perfect location, I think, to use a massed battery like that. So, casualties. We are looking at over 6-1. That was some impressive shit. So, yes, that was easy, but we had the right position and location. But that was still fun, I must admit. And I think what we'll do is we'll see how Fredericksburg goes before we decide whether we're going to continue with this. If that's a struggle, then great. If not, then we'll see. So, the Lone Star Battery, with their 12-pounder Blakely's, 30 of them, 1,000 casualties in a short battle. De Ruyter's Marines, Bear Box Brigade. This is good XP for our troops here. This was good training. Dome Shutton's Battery, 778. Sergeant Berry Dingle. These guns did good. In fact, it tells me the 12-pounder Napoleons didn't do so good. Blythe's Rolling Thunder, I forget what they have. It doesn't list them here. Can't click them. We'll check that out. So our guys were fine. We got some promotions. There's a captain there. It's gone to major. Who is he in charge of? One of the gun batteries, maybe? We'll check that out. And we captured some Mississippi rifles. What are they doing with them? Harper's Ferries, some crappy muskets, a load of supplies, and some guns. Okay, so we've got loads of recruits here, so we might lose a load at Fredericksburg, but we can't at the moment. We don't have enough money or guns to put all these guys into position. So let's have a look. We got the army organization up. That's great. Logistics could do with some effort at some point. We're going to put economy up because we want more weapons and we want cheaper weapons. So that's pretty good. Let's see how the army... oh, this was First Corps, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm thinking we'd put Second Corps in again. So poor old Bear Box men. We get our second... How are we for veterans, by the way? We have 2,500 veterans in this. So if I put this in... Yeah, they are going down, but it's okay. We've got a second star. Yes, beautiful. We've got, for the start one, we've got... Now, these were the charge damage guys. I'm going to actually give you a little bit of variation here. So we've got a bit of all-rounders, 35% accuracy. That should be quite tasty. And 3-star artillery. Excellent. This is what we like to see. We can't, I don't think, no, we can't improve this yet, even with veteran gunners. But 3 stars, that's awesome. I've never got an artillery battery to this before, as far as I remember. Rapid Fire Specialist, which reduces reload time and increases their speed. Now, that's nice. or bombardment specialist, which increases their effective range by 10%. No, I'm going to go for the other one. That sounds much better. That increases their DPS by getting the reload time down, and the speed, which allows them to rotate faster and just move faster to get into position. That sounds awesome. I am definitely having me some of that. So I don't think any of these guys actually need reinforcements going in. These brigades did great. The Marines get some. We'll save our veterans because the next battle is going to be a bloodbath. Trust me. Leonidas doing that. The cavalry's doing so good. Can we put some veterans in? I'd love to get that second star back. It won't happen if I keep putting more men in here, though, will it? So we'll have to bear that in mind. Can we afford the next level of weapon for you? The Remingtons? We possibly could, but there aren't enough in the shop, so that's going to be a shame. I was quite impressed how most of the artillery did there, but the longer range stuff definitely had the best effect. Is there anything new to buy? There isn't yet, so we can't get anything. It's just what's in the armory and what's available. Is there any good weapons available? There's some more Lorens, some more Enfields, so we'll probably stock up on some of those. The artillery that we're really looking for, and there's nothing good in there, which is a shame. So let us just top up Clemens Brigade. Let's put some rookies back in there. Excellent. Bearbox is good. Mater's Brigade took a few. That was a good battle, guys. A fast one, but a very good one. The Lone Star Battery. I can't believe how... Oh, wait. Have we lost a star? I'm going to replace this chap with someone from the Academy. Brigadier General Herman Stark. No relation to Tony Stark, I wonder. Because that will sometimes improve their efficiency and points and just get this up. It hasn't in this case, but that's fine. I feel like they are now best equipped to do a ton of damage. We've got one spare in the armory, so we can't afford to lose any of those. We've got none of those spare. Although I would... Can I replace these with the rifled stuff? There's not enough, is there? There's not enough. Hopefully there will be after Fredericksburg. Kind of like how the weapons are limited in this. It makes it feel a bit more realistic. Alright, so it's just a case of now getting everyone prepared for the great big battle at Fredericksburg and just reinforcing troops where needed. The cornbread cannons. The 24-pounder howitzers of the cornbread cannons, they should absolutely shred the enemy. The skirmishers, they're maxed out. Randall with his 12-pounder whipbreads. Oh, I'll tell you what it was. I'll tell you which captain got replaced. It was probably one of these. Because one cool feature of the mod is that troops that aren't in fighting actually gain a little bit of experience through training. And I really like that. So I bet it was one of these guys that went up. Or it might have been someone in here. Who knows? It might have been some of these. 20-pounder parrots. Oh, Third Corps kind of messed up, isn't it? We need to take a look at this and possibly expand these forces wherever we can. Yeah, okay, let's max them up to the most we can. These revolving rifles are crap. I don't think there's enough of the good skirmish weapons to actually make a difference there. I could put regular rifles in, but I don't think we'll bother. No, there's not enough of anything there that we want to put in there. So that's a shame. Third Corps is going to struggle because this sort of artillery is not amazing stuff. And I do not want to increase the size of the batteries because we can't decrease them in the future. And that means to replace them, a big battery of crap guns, we have to have a huge amount of good guns in stock. But anyway, that's just the way it is, so not much we can do about that. We have a brigade here with rebored muskets. We'll take that one. Let's go and take a look at the battles map before we spend anything else. So the next one is Fredericksburg. Let's see what it's going to... I think it's a 3-corps one. Or is it going to give us 4? No, we can have 4. So the 4th Corps is going to get involved. So it's super important to get 3 good corps in. And then a 4th as reserves with whatever we've got. So what we'll do, or what I will do, is top up the units with better weapons. These 3 corps will have the best weapons and the best artillery we can. And 4th Corps will come in with smoothbore muskets and broomsticks and spears and sticks with knives tied to the end of them and whatever else we can get. So quite a quick and brutal battle there at Prairie Grove, but that was fun. I liked it. I loved using the artillery like that. We're going to try and find more positions to use it like that. It's a great bit of fun. So join us again in a couple of days' time for the Battle of Fredericksburg. That's going to be big and brutal. We'll see how well it goes. Historically, it was definitely a Confederate victory with terrible Union casualties, but a hell of a lot of bravery shown. And we'll see if our battle resembles anything like the real one. I'll catch you then, folks.